Hey Aquarius. So you guys, I'm doing a full moon read. This is being recorded on the full moon. It's not going to be uploaded, but I am going to pull from the moon deck because I want to see what your subconscious energy is telling you, and it may or may not resonate with you. So just kind of hang tight. Let me get your conscious energy and what you want to happen. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and pull the potential outcome of you and them. And then we're going to pull their energy to see what is going on with them. Okay. So if you guys are new, welcome. I do hope that I hope that you'll subscribe or interact with my video. You guys, please. I've been frustrated with the algorithm that's been happening. So if I could get you guys to support, that would be great. So it is a ghosted read, and we're going to see why this person is acting a shit. Okay, we have surrender to the divine. Oh, the full moon. Surrender to the divine. And it's like, you know that, but potentially you guys could be, on the forefront of your mind being like, why are they not calling? Why are they not coming back? Why is this not working? I'm doing everything and anything to pull it all together. And it's not coming through, but I do feel like the fact that this card came through says that you guys know that, and I didn't put a time on this, you guys, I really didn't, because everybody's going to have their own situation and their own stepping stones. But for whoever's here, it's like inner knowing, you know that you have to surrender. You have to surrender to the divine. All right. So here's what I'm going to say with that, with the cards that are showing up. It's like you take a deep look at the connection and how everything is sitting. Okay. Aquarius, this right here, the Queen of Swords, I feel is just telling you to get kind of real with yourself at the moment, or just in the moment. You know that this is not going to be a connection that'll work out the way it's been. You know that. And even the Eight of Coins is showing up in reverse. And I feel like you just know subconsciously that this is not going to be something that works out the way it sits, but it doesn't mean that it can't be pulled back together through positive transformation, affirmations, and manifestations. Okay. I do feel like the potential here with the Eight of Coins, I feel like there is the potential to work out. Okay, but with Death card, it's basically saying, you know, that you are going through your own shit, they're going through their shit, and the connection as a whole, it's like, especially for those of you who are on a spiritual journey, you know that a third density person, if you're trying to elevate and be fourth density or fifth density, it doesn't work out no more. So I just kind of feel like it's time to get real with yourself on the expectations and what you're trying to call in and manifest. You don't want somebody who has you don't want somebody who is not even elevated enough to go, they ghost you. What? No. It's funny because it's like the further we go on our spiritual journeys, you guys, the harder it is to call someone in. And even those people who are on spiritual journeys themselves, they might confuse, oh, you're what? You're on a path, I'm on a path, what? But they still might have healing that they need to do, or growing. All right. And you got surrendered to the divine, and I feel like that's why that Queen of Swords is coming through, is because, in all honesty, if you know that this is a connection that completely has just been obsessive in your heart space, it is time. All right, it's time to just clear that energy and focus on you, because without this person completely transforming, and again, I'll refer to that disconnection. The read that I did yesterday, I told you guys this meditation I went into, and basically I was shown how to disconnect my subconscious feminine energy from the person that was just, I'm totally engulfed with. So check that video out, you guys, because I feel like that would help. It's like time to take your power back, and you know it. Okay. So let's just see where your conscious energy is at. Your conscious energy. You got to see, you're coming through with the manifestations. You're coming through with divine masculine energy. It could be that you have this person on your mind, and you're not, you don't want to give up. See, you guys are on a spiritual journey. This is something. It's a soulmate. It's something that hits you really, really deep. All right. But the 10 of Wands in your conscious energy says, I don't want to give up on the divine masculine. And that, I'm not just speaking to females, you guys. This is somebody who is having trouble with the divine or distorted view of masculine energy, okay? And I feel like you are aware of that, but you are kind of focusing on how can I call this in? What's the best way? What's the most practical way? Because I don't want to give up on this person. But what I'm going to say right here is, you already know that letting go of them energetically through your mind space, it does not mean that you're giving up on the dynamic of this person, you guys. But yeah, focusing on yourself, making money, taking charge of your life, focusing on stability, wealth, balancing, everything in your own personal life that's independent of this person. Okay, but what I will say is with this energy coming through here, it's like this person, they occupy, but you know that there's changes that need to be made, you know, and you don't want to give up on it. So that tells me energetically, you think about this person all the time. And I'm not going to say obsessed over them in a bad way. It's not, because we're all guilty of obsession or thinking or overly thinking it and giving somebody our energy that doesn't deserve it. Deep down, it's like, I know I have to detach from this person. But what happens if I move on? You're supposed to move on. You guys are supposed to, we're on a path. You're supposed to embark on the journey, okay? And everything, especially for those of you who are on a deep level path, it's going to come back around. All right. So let's just see what the potential outcome is. The potential outcome for you and this person. There's going to be a mix of feelings, okay? But overall, what I do see is you guys are going to learn from the past mistakes and the failures and the lack of progress, procrastination, somebody who just doesn't come through, right? What I'm going to say is this, the potential outcome for you guys, I feel like it's going to be individualized, okay? So here we got sadness, reminiscing, thinking about the past. All right. And then we're going back and forth. And I feel like what your spirit guides are wanting you to acknowledge here is, I can't give you a clear cut answer on this right now, because you guys are in your head, in your feelings, in your emotions, you're thinking about the past. And one day you could be like super happy about this person and they're coming back, and there's something bigger here. The next day it could be like, fuck that, fuck them. I don't want them back. They're dumb and they're POS and blah, 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 just cussing them out. That's going to change. Your feelings and emotions are going to change I feel like when you kind of kick back into yourself, you guys. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune here is telling you that either the connection is going to turn around as a whole, or like if you choose to accept that this is your situation and you really want this situation it's time to not go back and forth. It's time to leave it alone. Let the person do whatever it is they have to do to level up. And then here's divine timing. For others of you, it's going to be, I'm going to let this person go because screw them. I don't want that type of game playing. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune card coming through. So there's going to be a new twist. All right. So let's just see. Let's see who we're talking to, or who we're talking about. Sorry. Their energy. Let's see who this is. What is this person? What are they up to? This is an R-rated deck, just so you guys know. It's not a very positive. It's not that it's not positive, but it's a graphic nudity. I'll say that. It's graphic nudity. All right, so we have the Three of Swords coming through. This person's heartbroken. It's like loss, it's pain, sadness. What else do we got? The Three of, it's like, is this person going to come back through? This person is not holding on to a lot of hope and faith right now. All right. But I do feel like they want this connection. They do want it to work out. But right now it's like, I got to process through whatever it is that they're going through, which could be the loss of you. It could just be everything going on at once. The Queen of Water coming through tells me that this person, if they haven't shown you what compassion and caring energy is, if they haven't shown you emotional stability and emotional abundance, self-care, self-love, I'll say this person, they need it. They need it. And I feel like you kind of recognize that, or that's something that's being brought to your attention. If this person can't embody self-love and self-care and growth and emotional balance and stability, if they don't acknowledge that for themselves, how can they possibly do that for you? Okay, so let's see how it is they feel about you. How do they feel about you? We have the Priestess coming through. So Magician and Priestess, they do see this as a divine connection. But the Page of Cups is coming through as somebody who is emotional immature. So basically what I'm going to say is this, is you're most likely not emotionally immature, but if this person don't get their way, they call it out like that. You got the High Priestess, you got the Magician, you got the Four of Wands showing up. So this does tell me that this is a deep connection and you both recognize that. This person wants you. They really do. They want you. Like, how do I get back to my Aquarius? Yes, again, these are R-rated cards, you guys. So let's just see why they ghosted. Why did this person ghost? Why did they ghost? The Seven of Swords. This is somebody who really has just, they are, this person is like, they need to come out of their head, because what I'm seeing with the Seven of Swords is that's emotional. gaslighting, lies, manipulation. This is somebody who doesn't believe in love. They don't believe in the happily ever after, and it's most likely stemming from they don't think that they deserve it. This person's very unhealed. They have a distorted view of the masculine and feminine energy in relationships, and that's what I see here. So let's see if they're going to come back through and make it right for you. They're going to come back and make it right. You got so much deep energy coming through here, Aquarius. You really do. We have the Moon card. So I feel like there's a bigger thing going on behind the scenes. The silver linings coming through. You got Death card, which is transformation and rebirth. And you got the Two of Wands, which I feel is a decision that it's being made to come back to you in a huge way. And I do feel like they are going to tell you everything about what's been going on. But it might be a while. That Moon card is just telling me that there's a silver lining coming. Yes, but it might be a little ways down the road. All right, you guys. So let's just see whose initials need to come through. I feel like there's a big thing going on behind the scenes that you guys, your angels and spirit guides are saying patience, 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 man, and just keep moving forward. You got CEFJ OA. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care.